Here are all the ingredients we need for this coconut rice. Pardon my voice if it sounds rough. But here we have the vegetables, the red, yellow, and green bell peppers, some garlic here, a bulb of onion, washed goat meat, some raw rice. Here we have carrots, we have green beans, and we have spring onion. Of course, sweet corn, and of course, coconut for the coconut rice. I don't want to use coconut milk for this. I always prefer to just milk the coconut. So first we're going to boil the meat and we're going to season this. Some seasoning, multi-purpose seasoning of salt, and a bit of thyme. Onions, of course. There's no boiling meat without scotch bonnet, so it's also very important to season this very well because we'll use the stock for the coconut rice. Just stir this up, allow it to cook in its juice. We'll add water after some time and cook it until it's properly cooked. The next thing we are going to do is to wash the rice. That coconut is in that corner to remind us that we still have to break it and cut it up. Yeah, this is my least favorite part, especially these green beans. I don't like. I actually did not used to use green beans. I only recently started using them again, and I think that's because I would normally just use them in small quantities, and for some reason I've just been buying them. I hate to cut it, so I don't like to buy them, and I am someone who I don't know how to cut things really tiny. I don't know how to cut things nicely into tiny bits. I can't do all of that. I mean, it requires a lot of patience, and a lot of times I just want to chunk these things up and move, get on to the next thing. But I think I may be better with it now. My favorite things to cut are, of course, the bell peppers because they are the easiest. So those are the ones I'll probably like cut as tiny as possible. I have a friend who would never let me cut plantains to fry for her because I'll always cut it in big chunks. For some reason, she just keeps slicing the thing as if it's what is something you need to slice really thinly. Okay, like what's this thing called? Cabbage. She just slices it so thinly, yeah. And there's me just cutting these things into chunk. And also, I noticed that the green beans I've gotten in the past 2 weeks, they've been very strong. This knife is new and very sharp. I don't know why it's taking a bit of manpower to cut it up. To the carrot. So this carrot there, funnily, I like to cut carrots. I just can't get them to be very small. And the hack I use for carrots is that when I'm buying carrots, if I am going to dice them up, if it's not just for eating, like if it is going to go into a meal, I would buy the big ones because who wants to go through the stress of scraping those little ones and cutting them up? But ideally, those very tiny ones are very sweet for eating. But if it's going inside a meal, I'd rather buy the big ones. And then somehow small knives work better for the big carrots or for carrots. For me, I don't know if that would be the same for everybody, but it works better for me because I feel like if the knife is big, the carrot is big, feels like there's a bit of struggle. But with this small knife, I'm able to do a better work. Now on to the bell peppers, the parts I have been waiting for. Did you know that bell peppers are high in vitamin C? So I watched a video made by Apropos Doctor, where he talked about bell peppers being high in vitamin C. I mean, I knew that bell peppers are highly nutritional. I just didn't know it had a lot of vitamin C. And bell peppers are in season now, so this is like the perfect time to eat up on. The good thing is that bell pepper doesn't have very little shelf life. I mean, it can stay for some time. Have bell pepper in your fridge for up to 2 weeks, I believe. That's when you've not cut it up, when it's whole form, and it will still be good by the time you need to use it. So far you have light though. Yeah, and then you make sure you get the really strong ones so that it can last for some time. So we have everything prepped. This will just make it really easy to do the cooking. Look at how luscious our bell peppers look. You guys, eat your colors. Look at how beautiful this is. So onto the coconut. We're going to break this off camera and we're going to blend it. The interesting thing is that if you want, you can actually pour in the chaff, just put in everything. But today I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just going to press this down and use only the milk.